Hey, there's Jerry Reynolds. You know him? I bet you'll get a kick out of hearing what happened to him a couple of days ago. Or did it happen? Even Jerry isn't too sure. The Leiter and Butch, that whole business at breakfast the other morning. At breakfast the other morning. Yep, this is Butch, getting ready to go to work. That's a favorite game of his, going to work with Dad. As a matter of fact, most mornings, Butch is rushing Jerry through his second cup of coffee. Okay, Pop, let's go. Now, wait a minute, son. Work is no place for kids. Heck, the way guys leave stuff laying around, you're liable to fall, break your neck. Wait, you're liable to do something crazy and somebody else will get hurt. It'd take an act of Congress or some magic to get you there. Magic? Hey, how about that? There's an idea. Oh, nuts. Too bad, Butch. I sure could have used a good partner on the job. But I guess we'll just have to wait until you grow up a little, huh? Boy, that's all we need. Kids hanging around the job. Butch? Can't be. It's 9 o'clock. He's in school. Hey, now, just a minute. What's the matter with me? Of course Butch isn't here. Hi, Joe. Well, those eyes of mine are sure playing tricks on me. I don't know. I just don't know. Funny thing, though. Those eyes playing tricks on him like that kind of set Jerry to wondering. Suppose he had actually taken Butch to work with him. Where'd he hear something like that before? Suppose a man took his family to work with him. Would he do his job any different? Safer? Well, some guys maybe. They take such foolish chances. But now, Jerry, he does his job the right way, no matter who's around. You don't catch him doing anything crazy. No, sirree. Crazy? Well, Jerry didn't know it yet, but his whole day was going to be slightly crazy. What's wrong now? The way guys leave stuff laying around, you trip, get hurt. Talk about a guy's words coming home to roost. But you know, that's right, I guess. Pretty dumb to leave those nails sticking up. Better get busy and hammer them down. A few minutes later, Jerry had a job to do up on the second story. He got his stuff together and got ready to go up the ladder. But, say, look! Some dope cracked the rail. You'd think somebody'd do something about it. Oh, well, I'm no heavyweight. You're liable to fall, break your neck. Oh, no, not again. Oh, no, of course not. I must be getting slap-happy or something. Of course, maybe I ought to... Ah, heck no. Let somebody else worry about that cracked step. Come to think of it, though, maybe I ought to be that somebody. Maybe I ought to do something about it. Right now. You know, even a simple thing like sawing a board, that's a job you do almost without thinking. You get in the habit of using the saw with a guard wedged back. But today, somehow, darn it, Jerry couldn't help figuring maybe he ought to use it the way it's supposed to be used. So if anything happens, at least you'd be safe. A little bit later, Jerry was on still another job, and, hey, gosh, that's a long way down, isn't it? Looking at it from that angle, maybe it's not such a dumb idea to put up a scaffold rail, the way the boss is always saying it should be. Same way with that opening in the floor. You can walk across on that one plank, of course, but I don't know. Must have seen it a dozen times this week. But suddenly, what the heck? A couple of planks in a couple of seconds, and it'd be safe for everyone. You know, it's a kind of a funny thing. When you work on a job day in and day out, you just naturally figure that you're doing it right. You never stop to think that maybe some of the things you're doing aren't so smart. That maybe you're taking a chance on getting hurt. And if you do, what then? But what the heck? If a guy had to worry all the time, he'd go nuts. He'd never have any fun. And speaking of fun, what a setup. A keg of nails and Shorty over there. Wow, will I catch him? Oh, my gosh, suppose I had tossed those nails. I didn't know Shorty was going to turn around with those snapshots of his. I might have caught him right in the eye.
Liable to do something crazy. Somebody else will get hurt.
Boy, you sure feel like a dope, like 2 cents, when it suddenly hits you that you might have hurt somebody else. You keep on thinking that you haven't got the right to fool around, to take chances. Because when something does happen, it's not just you or the guy you work with who gets hurt. Sometimes his wife and his kids take it on the chin, too. All of a sudden, Butch isn't interested in homework anymore. Not with his dad home from work. Butch wants to know all about it. What it was like, what happened today. And maybe sometime, Pop? You know, there's something Butch doesn't know. Probably never will. He was at work with his dad today. Yes, sir. He...